otherwise. We watched Tiger King. So we considered Miami. Same thing.
Well, I had the glorious Miss Carol Baskin on here, not once, but twice.
Oh my God.
Really?
I wrote her hate mail once.
Oh my God.
I have a thing for Carol. I have just
You like her?
I do. I have a soft spot for her.
Good,
I do.
cares? He also loves Kim D.
Well, she's like, no, Carol, I have a soft spot. Listen, it's not as a neutral podcast host, unless you do me wrong, then I'll talk. But other than that, it's not really my job to judge. So I just ask the facts and I let the audience decide if everything you've seen on Tiger King about Carol is true or not. And then
you are a lawyer.
It's not really but I one-on-one like this, I have a soft spot for Carol. Now, after I had her on, my DMs filled up with a lot of people that know her, and they're like, "Oh my God, you were played," and this and that. And I'm like,
"You're crazy. She makes husband burgers."
I'm like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Thank you for looking out for me, but I'm gonna be fine." Are you shocked like that? Like, so, you're shocked, Beba, that it's back, and Anna, you're not. Like, are you shocked at the return players that like it was Alexia and Larsa and Lisa?
No. They were the ones that were
that
begging.
Makes sense. Yeah. Like, and also I think when people, there was a fan base from Miami that was calling for the show to come back because of the women. Like, you're not calling for something to be back and then recasting the whole thing. So, and then I think the people that they did cast just like fit really well. I will say Miami is a fun show to watch. Like, I actually enjoy it.
I watch it.
It's just personal because my mom was on it, and these women have like,
well, then we know when they're faking stuff because
totally
we know
you see it with a different lens. But the show in itself and the new people, I love all the stories. I love when we have little beats with Nicole and Guerdy and stuff, because
those
I'm
are
like,
great.
It's so refreshing, and I'm like, this is also a representation of Miami that we didn't see before.
Right. Women who work, women who have accomplished something, women who are smart, and it's funny to watch when you see like Nicole and Guerdy on social media, and then you think of the other ones, they go, oh, fuck, they don't stand a chance. You know what I mean? They're going to be, chewed up and swallowed whole, or you can't chew up and swallow whole, but yeah, something
chew
like
up
that.
And swallow whole.
Right. Like when you see Nicole get into that thing with Mayrsol or whatever, and she's just being herself, you're saying like, what? Like, oh, these women wake up and they've
right, exactly. Like you are, do not engage in the battle of the wits when you're unarmed, basically.
What about Larsa? I mean, do you think, because there was talk when this came back, like, do you think in part this got greenlit besides all the people pushing for it? Like, because, Larsa went and became best friends with Kim. Yes,
absolutely. I think Larsa has a reach outside of Miami that no one else really has. And for the most part, she has, she's been seen with Scott Disick. Now
she's the most famous out of all.
She is, right. And so Larsa isn't a huge personality on the show, but part of her charm, if you will, is that she's not a huge personality. She's like, whatever.
She's like everything.
It's
so
all
chill.
like very low key. It's all very.
I like Larsa.
No, I do too. I'm just saying that's her style. There is it doesn't seem desperate. It doesn't to me. So I like her.
I would agree with all that. I think I personally think it in part got greenlit because of Larsa.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes sense.
It does make sense. Why do you think that? And I agree. I don't feel she's thirsty. Why do you think that Adriana is so obsessed with Larsa and the Kardashians? Like, why was that a thing that was brought to the show?
That was weird.
I think that I like Adriana because Adriana has never hid the fact that she wants the spotlight. She likes the spotlight. She'll do anything for the spotlight. She's not like a hypocrite about it. She's just like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to sing. I'm going to whatever. She'll do anything. By the way, I think she looks incredible. I don't understand what fountain of youth she's dipping her toe in. But anyway, she becomes obsessed with people that are a little bit more famous than her, or a lot in this case. So when I was on, she was obsessed with Joanna. Joanna really bothered her.
That's
and
right.
Dancing with the Stars and whatever, she would just not leave her alone.
Jealous.
Yeah, I think there's a jealousy.
She's just jealous.
Right. And maybe she looks at Larsa and she says she doesn't understand why she's famous. And, she thinks Larsa has a fat ass and whatever. She doesn't understand that thick is a thing that people like now. I don't know.
I do appreciate the fact that Adriana like actually calls people out on her, on their shit. Like that is what you want. Whereas everybody else, I think sometimes on these series like cowers and they're like, what? I never said that. What are you talking about?
She deserves
no,
to
you
be
have
a housewife.
fake ass.
Yeah. She deserves to be a housewife. I don't know why they haven't given her whatever.
Yeah. You think she deserves to be upgraded?
Yeah, I think she deserves to be upgraded. And I also think that instead of the mojito, they should each be holding a kilo of cocaine.
Oh my God.
Why is that?
Yeah. Just because Miami? It's not Miami, the 80s, Mom.
How many of them are 80s coke whores,
Oh my God.
I never seen no more tequila for me.
No more tequila.
You could have one more shot. It's fine.
No. Look, you guys watched, there is a connection from people who were out there in the late 80s, whatever, of this connection. And if, they hung out, Alexia and Mayrsol hung out with a lot of drug dealers. Alexia married a drug dealer. During that time, I was in law school having babies. So, I just didn't have the time.
Well, there was a Netflix special or whatever that Netflix show was. What about, rumor is Larsa's dating Michael Jordan's son now?
Yeah.
I saw that. Oh, that Michael B. Jordan is Michael Jordan's son?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Just Michael Jordan's son.
Michael Jordan and Juanita's son?
Do you think that's to stick it to Scottie Pippen?
I am a gay man and never thought that, but other people have put that on my radar.
I think so.
I never would have thought that, but that is a thing. That's a thing that people.
Well, because I think the way that they ended things, even towards the end of last season, it seemed like my crying child.
They can come in. That's fine.
Maybe that's why she's crying.
We've had many a dog or cat or baby on the show. Yes, we've had many babies.
So I don't believe that. I think that Larsa's world is very much about basketball. Her son just got drafted not long ago with somebody. Lakers, right? I mean, Lakers. That's not a small thing. So it's when huge. Your child is now in the NBA, you're very immersed in that world. And so whatever surrounds you constantly, that's what.
No,
that's
Mommy, you're so naive. She absolutely did it to stick it to Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
You think?
She did. Stick it to- absolutely. Because the way that things ended, I think it just wasn't like a super positive thing.
But I think that Scottie Pippen and her, did he leave? Yeah, I think that they're friendly. And I think, I don't know. I think
Scottie
maybe they
and Michael Jordan.
No, Scottie and Larsa. I don't think it's a bad relationship.
Oh, I think I don't know. I think I just remember something from last season being like kind of up and down. I don't know. I just think like what a choice to. I mean, she has the pick of the litter here. Okay, she can hook up with anybody she wants. Why